Welcome back. What a pleasure it is to spend this time with you. Do you remember what happened last time we were together? Saul commanded the people not to eat while they were chasing the Philistines after Jonathan's courageous attack. And as a result, the people got so weary they ate things God told them not to eat. And Jonathan didn't know about his father's oath, and so he ate some wild honey, and they almost killed him for it. Even after he, with God's help, rescued the entire nation from an army of evil enemies. After this, Saul attacked his enemies on every side, and the kingdom of Israel started to win battles. Samuel came to Saul with a message. Saul, God has anointed you to be king over his people. Now listen carefully. The Lord has given me instructions for you. Saul paid careful attention to Samuel. The Lord says, I remember back when I made Israel a nation and I delivered them out of slavery in the land of Egypt. While they were traveling, the Amalekites hid to trap my people and came along behind and attacked the weak, the slow, the old, and the little children. Now I will have justice. Go, Saul. Attack the Amalekites and destroy all of them, for they are a wicked people and hate everything which is right and good. Do not let anything live. Not man, woman, child, or animal. Everything has been perverted by sin, and you need to destroy them all. I will do it, Saul answered, and assembled his 210,000 soldiers, and they marched against the city of Amalek and attacked. The battle was successful. The enemies of the Lord were destroyed completely. Every evil thing was destroyed just as the Lord commanded. Well, almost just as the Lord commanded. Saul didn't do exactly what God said. He thought he knew just a little bit better. King Agag of the Amalekites he captured alive. And all the best of the livestock, the sheep, the cattle, oxen, and anything that Saul thought was good, they captured alive. But everything that Saul thought was bad or evil, they destroyed completely. Saul was feeling pretty good about himself when Samuel came to find him. He was feeling so good, he set himself up a monument so that anyone who passed by that way could see what great things Saul had done for the Lord. When Saul saw Samuel, he said, Blessings on you, Samuel, from the Lord, for I have done everything he commanded. But Samuel was not as impressed with Saul as Saul was. Why do I hear cows lowing and sheep bleating? Samuel asked. Well, the people saved them back for an offering to God, but the rest we completely destroyed, just as the Lord said. Sit still, and I will tell you what the Lord told me last night, Samuel said gravely. When you were humble and small in your own mind, didn't God make you king over this people? Now the Lord sent you with specific instructions, and you disobeyed them. You saw things you thought were good when God said they were evil, and you have done wickedly to trust yourself more than God Almighty. But I did what God said. I utterly destroyed every man, woman, and child. I have their king in my custody. I have done what the Lord said. It's the people. They're the ones who took the best of the accursed things to give to God. God doesn't want the best of evil things. God hates evil things. He said to destroy everything, not just what you thought was bad. Do you think that God would rather have sacrifice from you than your obedience? To hear and obey God is better than any gift you could find on this earth to give him. Disobeying God is to him as though you openly worship the evil things you just destroyed. Because you, Saul, have rejected God's voice and thought you knew better than him, he has rejected you from being king of Israel. I have sinned, Saul said, because I listened to the people and disobeyed God. Please forgive me and come with me to worship the Lord. I will not come with you because you have rejected the Lord. And Samuel turned to leave, and as he did, Saul reached out and grabbed Samuel's robe, and it tore in his hand. Just as you have torn my robe, so has God torn the kingdom away from you, Saul, and is giving it to another man that is better than you. Yes, I am sorry I sinned, but please honor me in front of the people and stay and worship the Lord with me. So Samuel stayed with Saul, and they worshiped the Lord together. Then Samuel said, "Bring me Agag, the king of the Amalekites." So they brought Agag before Samuel. "As your sword has made women childless, Agag, so shall your mother be childless," Samuel said. And he picked up a sword and chopped King Agag in pieces. And after that meeting, Saul and Samuel went their separate ways, and they never saw each other again while they were alive. But Samuel mourned over Saul's disobedience to God, and that God was tearing the kingdom out of his hand. Next time, we will meet a special person, one of my favorite characters in the Bible. That video is called David, and I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for joining me today. Bye!